I started this podcast basically when I was like 13 years old. Now I'm 20. I started my first business when I was 12, and before that, I turned my bedroom into at my dad's house. I turned it into a store, and every time his friends would come over, I'd start charging them their friends to like eat, basically. You know, so I've always kind of had that entrepreneur mindset as well. So, like, when did that start for you?
I mean, it started. As far as back as I can remember. I remember being super young, and I had an uncle of mine who was he did something with the stock market. So he came over one time. So after meeting him once, I came downstairs. I had like a full suit on and like wanted to learn all about the New York Stock Exchange, like when I was young. And that's not really entrepreneurial, but I always kind of had that business mentality. But then, so when I was in, let's say, 5th grade, I used to cut grass like in the neighborhood, had my older brother driving me all around, had Craigslist ads. It's called the Green Boys Landscaping Company. And it was actually named after, you ever seen the movie Major Payne?
Can't say I have.
Oh, man, it's a good movie, so you won't understand the Green Boys reference. But anyway, moving forward, when I was in middle school, I used to hustle Skittles. So my mom had a Sam's Club card, so she'd go to Sam's Club. I used to get a box of only the wild berry purple ones of Skittles for $13, and there was 36 bags in them, and sell them $1 a piece, and my spread was $23 a box. And then I was selling damn near two boxes a day. I would go to school with 2 backpacks, one filled with my books and the other filled with Skittles. And then moving forward, when I was in, I
was going to say, so, like, what did the teachers think at that point? Were they, like, somewhat against that? Were they, like, you guys are selling candy and we got vending machines?
It was both ways. So
it was both ways.
I had some teachers would actually were buying Skittles from me. Others were like were cool with me, so just like put that away, don't like make it so obvious. And then I had to eventually stop because like some kids in my school were getting in trouble for like they were selling drugs, but they were like selling them and they had drugs in candy wrappers, so like it was they just banned school. So somebody had to ruin it for everybody. But then kind of moving forward, when I was in 8th grade, not even 8th grade. When I went to high school, I kind of put my entrepreneurial days kind of aside for a little bit. So I went to boarding school for high school, so it was very, very busy in terms of academia and athletics and all that. When I was going from boarding school into college, like my summer of going into college, my little brother had broken his iPhone 4 for like the 8th time, and like my dad was like, I'm not fixing it anymore. And I was like, you know what, let me see something. This is when like YouTube started to kind of get more hot, and I like YouTubed like how to fix an iPhone. And so I went to Amazon and bought him a screen for $30, and it took me about 6 hours to fix his phone. I was like, oh snap, like it took me that long, but like when I pressed the power button when it was done, it worked. And I was like, oh shit, like,
right,
this actually worked. And I was like, all right, took my phone, like the screen wasn't even cracked, but I just took it apart, put it back together, took it apart, put it back together, like 20 times until I could do it in about 20 to 30 minutes.